Good afternoon, I am Precious Mzea Sakaleji. Welcome to Camnet TV Midday News. The headlines. FRA runs out of packaging sacks in Eastern.
Would you like to win some cool cash? Say no more. Stand a chance to win your share of 1 million kwacha. Simply make a transaction from your Zamtel mobile money account and you could be one of weekly winners of up to 10,000 kwacha. Be empowered with Zamtel mobile money. Dial *344# to activate your account. This promotion runs from 28th July to 31st October 2021. Zamtel, your digital lifestyle partner.
I'm Ambassador Frank Mutsubila. My 50 years journey in the media has now taken me to Camnet television. I'm very excited to join this amazing inner family. The importance of governance issues cannot be overemphasized. Every Tuesday at 20:45, I'll be going under the skin of a governance issue with my guest. I'll be interrogating the guest so that you can make an informed decision. I'll be coming on every Tuesday at 20:45 with Frank on Camnet.
FRA runs out of packaging sacks in Eastern Province as it meets the purchase target. President HH does not need to settle in order to attend campaign pledges, claims NAKACINDA. And now the media news in detail. Some farmers in Lundazi District, Eastern Province, selling their maize produce to the Food Reserve Agency have been left stranded as the agency has allegedly run out of packaging bags. Some farmers have been put at the shed for weeks without being attended to and are calling on government to intervene in the matter as their maize grains have started going bad due to excessive heat. Meanwhile, the Food Reserve Agency Tuesday announced that it has hit its maize purchase target as marketing season continues. The agency has purchased a total of 333.30 metric tons of grade A white maize during this year's ongoing crop marketing season.
Agriculture remains the key priority sector in the growth and poverty reduction agenda of Zambia. Over 60% of the population derives its livelihood from agriculture. In recent years, agriculture has not performed well on account of limited funding and continued focus on the political crop, which is maize. During the 2020-2021 farming season, the Food Reserve Agency pegged the maize price at 150 kwacha per 50 kilogram bag, a gesture that excited many farmers. However, concerns have emerged in the eastern part of Zambia, Lundazi to be specific. Some farmers selling their maize produce to FRA have been left stranded as the agency runs out of packaging bags. Some farmers have been at the depot for weeks and are now calling on the government to address the situation as preservation issues come into the picture.
Kwisangiza pa Saturday kweni kuno kulisanga kutaka masaka challenge masaka ndio kulije masaka alimara so no tulindiza masaka kuti ndio rais ya bara masaka mpima ngani mveni ngoma vunyake vifesti ngakulisa kwa pa 5 August kweni mpaka kuvilo kufika pa 31 ndrama zikatoleka ndiki tukasanga challenge kutaka ndrama zikulije kujidani so iwa kuma ofisi wako ya pombo kuma ofisi ya kutaka dango ikavili kale maromati kongo kumbakutura balansi makopa kijijani madepo yake wakatoranga chandra mto kumbakuti chose tuzingane tukaletea chose pandama zilizo za leo kutoka pamoja na depo wakatoka.
On this subject, FRA was not available for a comment, but in a related development, the agency confirmed meeting its purchasing target in this year's marketing season.
The Food Reserve Agency has purchased a total of 534,333.30 metric tons of grade A white maize during this year's ongoing crop marketing season. This is equivalent to a total of 10,686,666 by 50 kg bags of white maize worth 1,602,999,900 kwacha, out of which 1,211,521,500 kwacha has already been paid out to small-scale farmers that delivered their maize to FRA depots.
Patrick Soko, Camnet News in Lusaka.
Workers at Mukuyu Ventures, currently constructing 2 correctional service facilities in Mwembeshi constituency, Lusaka province, are living in fear of not receiving their benefits at the end of the project. The workers, who have been employed without contract since 2016, when the project commenced, have lamented to Camnet News that their supervisors have refused to issue them with contracts despite making several demands. The workers now say the project is complete and they risk being sent away without receiving their benefits. Meanwhile, Labour Ministry Public Relations Officer Godfrida Chisala says the matter has been noted down and that a team will be constituted to investigate the issue.
The construction of 2 correctional service facilities with a bed capacity of 1,800 in Mwembeshi constituency is almost complete. However, workers contracted by Mukuyu Ventures Limited, who were hired since 2016 when the project commenced, have lamented that they have never been given any working contract by their employers since they commenced the project in 2016. They now cry that they risk losing their benefit once the project comes to an end.
But Marebaros is like Mukuyu Ventures. Mwaitira bureda not even a contract form. Taesa kwamba na wango tina maya ma contract yaliko ya zabwera ngapushinga maningi short mako wako ma offices bambo kalipira kuyofya yofya bantu. Wena angu nchito sirira mu program ya mene. Then bana apusana beva nabo ababwera batusa hapo kali na apusa mene. Batremba na mazina na maina rasizi. Baticha promise na wao itakabwera atadengana hapo na makampani yambi stabauza sata abantu ata tinaesa staesa kwa kamba nao hapa na hapa kulibe vevistika. Awe nao wanatimbiramo imbramo wanaenda nao tunavya shati wa diamo nao wanangana pansa mkatumira mafoni ma stories wachinja awe ni wanaisha transfer nacho kapo bwanji nisenze la kwina yangu manje wale badao semsemeza wanabwera pano nao batina mapona hao etapo tuma Simon twao awe hapa vintu vizangala mushe manje hapo na manje hapa kulibe kulizi.
The workers now want the new government to come through and look into their cries. They fear that once the project is complete, the matter might die a natural death.
Kamba ufuna ungareke nchito wendo joina kwinango. So taona hapa maye buma ya chinja ya UPND tidanda wala titandize kwa abantu taesa. Tinavya hapa nikanza tu binango atia zinasira ku home affairs kwa mene huko. Ndiko zinafira kwa mene huko. So please tandizeni.
Hapo naambia mu 2018 mu February shatara zendapona ngulivi pe sande muombe yonse ni single ticket holiday muombe fyonse alekana mwenya tifwe takwa wa company ifi.
But the Ministry of Labour Public Relations Officer Godfrida Chisala says the matter has been taken into consideration and that the Commissioner will institute a team to look into the issue. She has, however, advised that this should serve as a warning to all workers in a habit of commencing work without having to sign a working contract. Prudence Chota, reporting for Camnet TV News.
City Gate Christian Fellowship Bishop Victor Kalesha has advised stakeholders that should not frustrate the effort of the United Party for National Development government by offering checks and balances based on malice. Mr. Kalesha has, to this effect, questioned former Minister for Water Development, Sanitation and Environmental Protection Raphael NAKACINDA's Operation Binoculars project of offering checks and balances to government. He has also wondered why he could not use his binoculars to offer checks and balances to the Patriotic Front government when they were in power. But Patriotic Front sympathizer Raphael NAKACINDA says the president must be kept in check immediately he enters office.
It seems Operation Binoculars, launched by Raphael NAKACINDA, a former minister in the Patriotic Front (PF), aimed at offering checks and balances on the United Party for National Development UPND government, will not end anytime soon, as he has vowed to continue, in spite of various warnings from some stakeholders, including UPND Media Director Tabo Kawana. Despite the UPND being sworn in 7 days ago, Mr. NAKACINDA has been questioning why they have not yet fulfilled the campaign promises, such as delivering free education. A clergyman has questioned Mr. NAKACINDA why he did not offer similar checks and balances to the PF government, stating that their regime was marred with corruption allegations. Citygate Christian Fellowship Bishop Victor Kalesha says there is need to give the new government time to work.
Government that one person, Rafael NAKACINDA, was involved in, where he was appointed in, and because he was dancing for food and dancing for his tummy, he couldn't correct any of the wrong things that were going on. He couldn't put his lenses of the binoculars on the cadres, on the corruption that was going on the wrong, many wrong things that were going on. He did not put his binoculars because he was dancing for his tummy.
Mr. NAKACINDA, however, argues that the UPND has been in opposition for 23 years now and therefore had enough time to plan on how they were going to deliver. He insists that his checks and balances are not premature.
The moment Mr. NAKACINDA lifted the Bible and saw to save the Zambian people diligently and uphold the Constitution, at that particular stage, he, like we say where we come from, together with him, nishiwapo kwa anjira kuchogo, we are going to pay free education, we are going to pay fertilizer at 250, amana bantu banakutambula 15 bags of fertilizer, jindija kulimajatani, chasika, we are going Bama farmers we are ura mapopwe at 200 or 250 per bag. So tubaga we have mapopwe. Bajirindira ino baga indejire mabantu bararindira mapopwe mumata anda kuti bawuheka mwagambira kuti mweza burero murachani muraba ura mapopwe at 250.
The former minister has also dismissed claims that he is offering the alleged premature checks and balances in order to be given a position in the PF party.
We have been working with Patriotic Front from 2016. So why do I need to provide checks and balances for me to be given a position? If PF thinks that there is value in some of the leadership in MMD and they would want to work with them, do we need to go and provide checks and balances for that? I mean, we are friends, we are partners, we work together.
For now, it is certain to say that the performance of the new government is under scrutiny as expectations are high. Zipora Mushala, Camnet News, Lusaka.
In other news, the United Party for National Development has urged market traders to form committees which will help in formulating guidelines on how to report cadres intending to collect revenue from the markets. UPND Deputy Youth Chairman in charge of politics and mobilization, Trevor Mwende, has said this when he was addressing market traders in Lusaka Minwood Phase 4 Market Tuesday afternoon. He states that market traders cannot deal with them on an individual level, hence the need to come up with a proper plan of engaging the law enforcement agencies.
Network system yo kama watu mzaza na community leadership yama politics na ya boma wa polisi balipo kuno so that kusangale bantu wo kuvutani mu ntawo zili zonse tieni pangaleko network cooperative yo limba kuli ba Chinyamata na Bazimai pangaleko cholinga chingati chimozi tikuna chitukuko muno mchalo zanchito mayuts UPND government inachita promise nchito ziyambira pali weweka muntu maganza mene uli nao so nchito isayambire kamba kuti no tenzo pushing out president angene pamene angena mboma timpase cha mbuyo cha vuli tienti anganane naye timpase support yesikizigani zile monga makopariti zamene muli nayo pano malisti yanu yakatifika naise tine maplani yo pambana yo yesa kuti tikanizane na imwe na community na Zambia chalo chonse. So still ufuna we don't want to hear that people are fighting because of market levies. Cadres have come from town center, they want to come here and get money. We refuse as a government with immediate effect. If you hear such, please report through the local leadership. We have come. we are re-echoing the presidential directive.
Well, that news item brings us to the end of Camnet TV Media News, but before we go, here are the headlines once again. FRL runs out of packaging sacks in Eastern Province as it meets the purchase target. President HH does not need to settle in order to attend campaign pledges, claims NAKACINDA. That is all. Thank you for watching. I am Precious Mzeya Sakaleji. Remember to always wear your mask, avoid crowded places, wash your hands for at least 20 seconds or use alcohol-based hand sanitizer. Stay safe and good afternoon.